Hi everyone. Thank you for attending the online meeting today. Okay, I hope you all in a good shape. In fact, I would like to announce that our beloved company will implement a new method in providing training to staff. We will conduct training through the new e-learning method. For your information, this new method, staff does not need to be present to work physically and only work from home with their laptops. So I just need to ask everyone opinion on this.
Okay, I understand the situation that we are facing right now. And I think there are a lot of concerns that I can think of when it comes to the e-learning, which students have to learn from home. It can be a very big distraction for them. For example, they can't deal with the noises that are coming from the outside of the home or even inside of the home. You know, home with full with family members or especially little babies from the houses. So I think it students can get easily distract from those kind of noises, and also students can easily distract with their social media, with them using a lot of gadgets, for example cell phones. So I think they can easily distract and lose track of focus. So I think there's a problem there.
It is true when you say they will get easily distracted, but the point is they already know and they will be informed earlier before the time when they should be live, which is Google Meet. So basically, they have to know how to manage that situation and be more prepared, because the goal of online communication is the same as that of face-to-face communication, which is building links, share information, be heard and be understood. Hence, this way also can help the employee to improve and collaboration to improve their virtual communication and collaboration through online. As we all know, not all of us have the brave to confront our fear in face to face when we need to stand up and speak. In this way, it can help the employee to have more confidence and improve their communication. It is more like virtual training before they meet in real life. So for me, here is the benefit they can get through this new system.
Yes, Mr. Huriah, I think I agree with your point of view about the new system related to the e-learning. Because the app maybe in a mobile phone or laptop or MacBook is already update. So maybe it can be easier for student to use. But we have to think about the cyber security, as we know nowadays too many intelligent person who can be a scam or hackers who can steal or manipulate our e-learning session or video record. uh,
For me, cyber security should not be the issue, because we already live in 2022, which is most of the things we use to interact with is through online. Even the 50, 60 years old also know how to use all these platforms, because nowadays we have so many things to settle down, and this online platform is such a need. And I believe that all the awareness about the online already spread out, and all of us already have an awareness about these online things. In essence, we can see that this new system can bring a broader global perspective in which it able to produce individuals who think from various aspects and who are well prepared in any situation. One of it is there will be an individual who always one step ahead because they have the frame of mind, a way to adapt and be comfortable in any situation.
Oh yes, I strongly agree with Huria's opinion. Um, Not only that, it will also add flexibility, and the learning process can be done independently. This can directly reduce stress among our employees because they only do activities in the training in their own time.
Well, I totally disagree with that because I'm not sure how it's going to benefit them if the person feel isolated because of this e-learning. The lack of social interaction in online learning, it leads to some kind of feelings of loneliness, and it will cause a lack of motivation and ends up in isolation. People need to communicate face to face in real life, and because of this loss of interest um, in online e-learning, they will have a loss of work-life balance. It can be very challenging if they have a high stress level and also growing problems with parenting and supervision on children's or adolescents. So that's I really think this is a very big concern.
Yes, Mr. Marai, I agree with your point, especially about the loss of work-life balance, especially when we take time for live meeting on the e-learning, especially at home. Maybe we will get some interrupt for that meeting. Also, maybe it's hard for us to separate, maybe for family time on and work time. And for my concern, we have to think about the difficulty maintaining confidentially, especially when we talk about important item or information, or maybe it was the security or safety for our company, or maybe also the unstable and inconsistent internet access can also maybe give us some interrupt during the meeting in point in purpose to get a quality meeting and for the clear conversation.
When learning online, they will come across far more complex challenges that require novel solutions, often concerning technology and information. While critical thinking is a part of any education, online learning helps them to think critically in different ways. Especially when navigate through online learning, they will think critically how to overcome obstacles they may stand in their way. Like what Mr. Zakimi just said, is they might be get through the problems about unstable internet access and difficulty in maintaining confidentiality. Essentially, this problem will help them to refine critical thinking skills and have the ability to analyze, interpret, evaluate, make decisions, and solve problems by their own. Okay, on top of that, our new e-learning system can help them to be more prepared in technical skills. Okay, for instance, they will naturally know how to use a mouse, keyboard, how to manage files and folder, software applications such as Word, Excel, email, PowerPoint, and how to handle the software installation and etc. Okay, so these technical skills also helps them to have the ability and knowledge needed to perform specific tasks. Okay, above all, with this way, there will be a well-trained employee that have the guts in communications, technical skills, and knowledge to settle down all the problems that might come in their way with professionals.
Yeah, I am with you. Do not forget that through this new method will actually create a self-motivated attitude among employees. Someone who is motivated enough will not easily succumb to whatever challenge come while implementing this e-learning method.
Well, I understand, but I don't think it's worth it because the e-learning will increase the need for the meetings. There will be a lot of meetings to get involved in, and I personally think the students can't really time manage their times to get involved in everything. Even they did so, I think there will be a lack of seriousness in such situation, uh, and also it will be time consuming, because a meeting it takes requires a lot of people gets involved, and also their time management. I don't think people can really arrange their times, not 100%, maybe few of them can't really relate it to that. So I think it will be a problem also if we have a lot, if we have minimum number of students that are joining the meetings. So I think it's impossible.
And again, I agree with you, Mr. Marai, when we talk about the participant in the meeting. For example, for the class we have 24 students, but actually join for the meeting is only 6% or 10%. That really related for the increased time for meeting. And also e-learning, um maybe it can be hard for a new student or new participant, or maybe for some person who don't even use the app, especially Google Meet or Zoom application. So for my concern, maybe it was some difficulty for new student or new participant to join it. That's why it's really related for the increasing time for meeting.
Well, after hearing the opinions from Huria, Samarai, and Zakimi, it is a bit difficult for me to make a decision. All points given have pros and cons. However, it is not wrong if we try this method first. If it doesn't seems right, then we will stop. If it's good, then our training objective will be achieved even they are not present to work in the office. Okay, so who agrees? Can raise their hand. Okay, Huria, okay, Huria agrees. Zakimi agrees. Okay, Tamarai disagrees. Okay, 3 versus 1. So, we come to agreement that we should try first this latest way of training through the e-learning. Okay, we should try first, then we see how.
Right, guys, I understand and I support the decision taken, and let's do this.